We're very excited now. House of Glory World Champion joins us right now. The one and only Mike Santana. Good morning.
Yo.
How you doing?
Mike, how you doing, man?
No worry, I am not driving, actually. I just got in my car. I just finished in the gym. Had a crazy-ass workout before this crazy-ass 4-day weekend. And I'm ready to go.
So let's talk about that crazy-ass week you're about to have. You've got, listen, tonight at La Boom in Queens, you're going to face Matt Riddle. You're going to put your House of Glory World Championship on the line. The next night, you're facing JT Dunn. You're at UTC at Lowell, Massachusetts. And then you're going to get on a plane. You're going to fly out to London. You're going to be part of Progress's Super Strong Style 16. Your first match is Sunday against Connor Mills. What is wrong with you?
I wouldn't have it any other way. I said, listen, if you've been paying attention, I said that when I decided to bet on myself and I decided to take this leap of faith, it's either go hard or go home. I'm not doing it like any other way. I told myself I'm going to work harder than I've ever worked before. And the same dedication, the same passion, the same work ethic and nastiness that I put into being a tag team for 10 years, I'm going to do the same exact thing. And yeah, man, I'm hungrier than ever, and I'm excited for this weekend. When it initially got booked, I was like, all right, well, this is going to be the true test. And I'm excited, man. It's 4 different matches. Well, 3 that are announced, and 3 different styles, 3 amazing competitors. So I'm excited.
I want to ask about the House of Glory show coming up actually a couple weeks from now, June 8th. Your show, Mike Santana, presents Puerto Rican Weekend. Let me get that correct. I assume you got you're booking everything here. Like what goes into presenting this show? How much control of it do you have?
So yeah, for the most part, it's been a huge collaboration, but I've been having a big say in what's going on and who's getting booked and stuff like that. So yeah, man, this is something that Brian and I have had an idea for a long time, and I'm thankful that it's finally coming into fruition and we get the opportunity to make it happen on an amazing weekend, which a lot of people know, especially if you're from New York City, that is the biggest weekend for Puerto Rican culture in our city. You know, you got the festival on 1/16 on Saturday, you got the parade on Sunday, and just the whole weekend is just a bunch of festivities, a lot of music, a lot of food, and we want to bring that to wrestling. You know, Boricua wrestlers have had a huge impact in the business for a long time. I mean, dating all the way back to Pedro Morales, right? And I'm sure even before that, and our culture has had a big footprint in the business. So I'm excited to be able to put a spotlight on young up-and-comers and also pay homage to the guys who came before us and those who paved the way for us to have opportunities like we do, you know. So yeah, I'm excited, and I'm glad that yeah, we're gonna make it happen, and I'm excited. We got a big announcement coming up, hopefully this weekend, and it's something that we're really excited about. And I mean, I couldn't believe it when it was finally confirmed, and yeah, I'm excited.
Listen, I would be remiss if I didn't ask, because we are the outlet that does the scoops. Money, want to give it to us here?
Yo, you're gonna have to find out. You're gonna have to wait. I'm sorry, but it's gonna be exciting, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. And again, you know, this is my first time really like putting together a show and booking and stuff like that. And again, like I've always told myself coming into the business, it's very important for you to learn every aspect if you want to have a job for, you know, for a long time. And I've always been one of those guys to do my best in trying to have my hand in my head in everything, you know what I mean? Everything from production to booking to storytelling to you know, just everything that goes into it, man. Like I decided, like I've always been a huge like planner and always staying ahead of the curve. So why not start that process while I'm currently in the business and I'm currently, you know, still active and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm excited.
Go ahead, Jeremy.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask about Steve Maclin, kind of friend of the show, kind of sorta. You've said nice things about him in other interviews. That's no fun. Can you say mean things about Steve Maclin? You're about to face him again, upcoming episode of Impact. So Steve Maclin, just kind of not that great, right?
Why? He's a dick?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, pile on.
we like Maclin.
mean-
Maclin's a friend of the show. He's been on multiple times. We actually really like Steve Maclin. Again,
Okay.
he tolerates us for some reason.
Yeah,
But it's no fun like the niceties. Like,
Honestly, like, again, I've said it before. I have a lot of respect for what he's done for our country. I have a lot of respect for what he's done in the business. But like I also said, I'm here to take spots. I don't care who you are. From the top to the bottom, like he knows damn well he's gonna get these hands. So like, what more can I say? Like, he knows what I bring, I know what he brings, and we both like to fight. Difference between him and I is that I think I'm fighting for a lot more. You know what I mean? This whole new chapter of my life and in my career, I have a lot riding on all this, and I refuse to fail. There is no failure here. So whoever steps to me, I hope you bring that same fire and that same fight, because you're in for it.
See, this is the difference between my line of questioning and Jeremy's line of questioning, because my question, verbatim, you said nice things about Maclin in an interview. Maclin then said very nice things about you in our interview with him shortly after that. And then I said, well, you say nice things about Maclin to keep the chain going, but we're not going to do it. We're good. It's cool. Instead,
they got a match coming up.
No, we're good. We did it.
Respect is respect, but at the end of the day, like, when whoever I'm standing across in the ring, that shit gets thrown out the window. You know what I mean? Like, I'm here to fight. So whoever it is, Maclin, Moose, Eddie Edwards, anybody, Matt Riddle, JT Dunn, anybody that I'm stepping across the ring from, let's get it.
So last time you were with us, we all cried on camera, and I mean that in like the nicest way possible. We had a really, really good conversation, a really honest one. And then we've shifted our conversation to the idea of taking chances on yourself. That seems to be the theme of the day for our show, at least. Talk to me about that, because now you're working in a single style exclusively. What's that mean for you, and what does it mean to be taking that step for yourself?
I mean, it's a huge deal for me. When I came back to August, laid a whole plan. You know, I got out of rehab, and I told myself I'm gonna go full force with all this. I formulated a plan of my own, and once I started training in the ring, and I got that clearance from my doctor, it was like, all right, now I got to switch up my training, I got to switch up my mentality, and I did exactly that. And thankfully, by the grace of God, man, like everything that I've planned and everything that I've set forth and said that I wanted to do, I've done, and I'm continuing to do. And I think that's just a testament to believing in yourself. You know what I mean? Like, when you have this undying passion, and you have this true belief in what you can do and what you can put out, nobody could tell you any different. You know what I mean? And I was one that I didn't take no for an answer, and I fought for mine. And even if that meant, leaving somewhere and going to another, and betting on myself and doing all this, I did exactly that. You know what I mean? I don't know, like, I've had this whole new mindset and clarity and serenity, and just, I'm ready to go. So I'm excited, and again, I'm just starting, right? Like, I'm just starting on this path, and I've already honestly been doing pretty well for myself, and like, the best is yet to come. Like I keep saying, I'm excited, and we're gonna keep it going.
What's your favorite coffee mug?
Damn.
Hard hitting questions.
Damn. Yo, like, how you ask someone that has like 30 cups?
I know. That's I want to know. Like, can you pick one of like this one is the one that I enjoy
All right,
drinking out of the most?
I have one. Honestly, it's one that my daughter got me for what was it? Not was it Father's Day? No, it wasn't Father's Day. It was I think it was my birthday. She got me a mug and it said "You are the best." And yeah, that's the one that I enjoy. Because every time I'm not drinking out of that one, and she sees me, she's like, "Yo, what's the deal? Where's the cup I got you?" So it's like I got to take coffee from one cup and pour it in the other, and it's like, "All right, you happy?" You know.
I like I feel like you've stopped doing them recently, but the coffee mug just out the window, just like here's to the day type.
Yeah,
of thing.
well, I took a little break because I've kind of switched up my morning routine. And I've been like getting in the gym really early and stuff like that. So, but don't worry.
Okay.
We'll get back to it.
You ever think you'd be fighting on top of a Zamboni and then into a cage like you did a couple weeks ago at Greektown Wrestling in Toronto?
I was scared as shit, let me tell you. Because when I first of all, I'm climbing over the cage and I thought my pants were going to get caught and rip. And then once I stand on top of the Zamboni, it was slippery as shit. So I'm like, yo, I just came back from knee surgery. I don't need this shit in my life. You know what I mean? But thankfully all was well and everything, turned out really great. It was a really fun show. That was my first singles cage match and it was a lot of fun. And Channing and I beat the shit out of each other all over that arena. It was a lot of fun.
I want to shout this out. No one would have saw this except for me and people who were in the back at that show because I was at Greektown for that show. I saw you give some advice to the guys who were in the opening 6-man. I'm not going to ask you what kind of advice you gave. That's to you and them. But like, how important is that for you as the veteran, as the guy brought in for this show, to be able to impart that wisdom on the next generation?
It's very important. I was brought up to always. I was taught to always pay it forward. And I'm a firm believer in, you got to get the next generation ready so that there could be a business after I'm gone. And yeah, man, like I try to offer as much advice as I can. Whether they take it or not, that's up to them. You know what I mean? But I'm one that I will always try to share my wisdom and, being in the game and have been blessed to do the things that I've done for so long and yeah, paying it forward is everything.
We had Brian XL on the show a few months ago. It was right around the time you were actually leaving AEW, and he talked about kind of having talks with you about that, trying to give you advice with that. Now, of course, you've been working closely with House of Glory, working even more close now. What is it having, and I'm not saying other promotions, other companies didn't have a belief in you, but what is it like working with him, knowing like this guy has a true belief in me and is going to allow me to kind of do the things that I want to do, and maybe we'll push back on some things, but at the end of the day, we'll trust kind of my vision?
Brian and I have been friends for a really long time. House of Glory was always a place that helped us, when we were coming up. I started wrestling for House of Glory like 2014 maybe. And they were always ones that helped us grow and put us in matches that were going to allow us to grow and get more of a buzz. And we developed this relationship also because we both come from very similar backgrounds. We're both, two street kids from New York City that got into a lot of trouble when we were young, and thankfully we learned from our mistakes and decided to take a different route and make something better of ourselves. So we relate a lot to that, and I'm thankful to have someone like Brian believe in me, not just believe in me, but have as a friend. I consider him a brother, and we talk almost every day. Yeah, like for him to believe in me is it means a lot because I believe it. I've always believed in him and what he's been able to do alongside Amazing Red, and they've created something amazing for the city and for wrestling in general. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, I'm real thankful for Brian. And there's a lot of times we'll clash heads, but that's normal. And it's very rare, but when it does happen, it's like Brooklyn and Lower East Side, the Bronx comes out of both of us. So, you can only imagine how that goes. But nah, man, for the most part, we're always very respectful and cordial with each other, and we always come to each other for advice. He comes to me for advice. I go to him for advice, and I'm thankful to have someone like that. I'm very to myself a lot, just in general as a human being, and I don't have a lot of people that I really go to for guidance and advice. And him being one of those people, it speaks volumes. And yeah, man, I'm thankful for him.
It's kind of a follow-up on that. House of Glory, kind of big into delivering on some dream matches and stuff. And you working closely with them now, do you kind of get to choose a little bit of like, hey, it'd be really cool if you put this match together for me, or you just kind of take what they give you?
I mean, for the most part, like, Brian will seek guys out and ask me what I think, and it's either a yay or nay. But for the most part, like, I've been in this I guess this thing where I'm just trying to challenge myself against anybody, you know what I mean? So I'm welcoming anybody, and yeah, the only way to get better is to work with people who are better and more experienced than you. So I definitely try to welcome that. There's from time to time I'll be like, yo, what do you think of this person? And it'll be like, all right, let's try to make it happen. But for the most part, it's just whoever comes.
Well, before we let you go, we have a little game that we like to play on the show. It's called Partner, Promo, or Punch in the Face. I'm going to name you three wrestlers that you know and that you faced, and you're going to pick which one you want to partner with in the ring in a tag team match, which one you want to promo with in the ring and one-on-one on the microphone, and which one you want to punch in the face, have a one-on-one matchup with. Are you ready for this? He froze right at the right time too. He got out just before it had to do it. Have I caught you?
Yeah, you guys froze.
Okay, we're back now. Yes,
Yeah.
I can hear you. Can you hear us?
No.
It's kind of spotty. It's kind of spotty.
Okay, we'll give it a sec. Tell me when you can hear us, and we'll keep it moving. How's that? How we sound?
It's like cutting in and out. Can you hear me good?
Can hear you. Can you hear us?
You sound good now.
Joel, just give the three names. Joel.
Yep.
Yeah, three names. You're gonna pick up Steve Maclin, Matt Cardona, Josh Alexander. Partner, promo, punch in the face.
Promo, Steve Maclin. Partner, Josh Alexander. Matt Cardona, I'll punch him in the face.
I get it. I really do. Folks, go check out Mike Santana. Please do. We'll cut it and send it to him.
I just want to just randomly text him. Yo, I just want to punch you in the face. He's probably gonna text me a heart emoji.
Send us the screen cap. We want the confirmation. Check out House of Glory this weekend. The War Within is in Queens at La Boom, and then UTEC House the Glory of War. Santana is going to be on cards both nights. Both nights are going to be on Triller TV Plus as well. And then go to Progress, Super Strong Style 16. That's next. That's up for Mike. And of course, everything with TNA. Mike Santana, thanks so much for joining us. Is there anything else you want to plug before we let you go?
Yo, Puerto Rican Weekend, June 8th. Let's get it. Stay tuned for the huge announcement. And tickets are on sale. And also, it's going to be streaming on Fight. So let's get it.
Go.
Safe travels this weekend.
Thank you.
Going all over the place. New York, Boston, London. Safe travels. Good luck. Have fun, man. Thank you for joining us.
Man. Thank you, guys. Be safe.
Thank you. Take care.